to the very front of your chair. Settle your feet beneath your knees and make sure your feet are parallel, grounded down. And then some gentle half circles with your head and neck, circling around in one direction and then back around in the other. Slowly you compare your breath with this movement. Inhale in one direction, exhaling in the other. As I was saying as we were beginning class, it takes a while, even after an experience has passed, the snow has melted. If this isn't causing pain through your neck, you can take your circles all the way around, but be very gentle here. So even after the physical reminders of an experience are over, the remnants, the emotional remnants stay in our body. They stay with us. And so that's why it's so important to take time out like we do each week together to become really present, to allow our minds and bodies to catch up with each other and to release what we no longer need, using this time as a real marker between what has happened and what will happen going forward. Settle your head back on top of your shoulders and then reach your arms out in front of you. Connect the backs of your palms. As you breathe in, press your hands wide behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart. As you breathe out, round through your upper back. Connect the backs of the palms together. Inhale, sweep wide, gaze up. Exhale, two round. Make this breath really deep. Inhale and exhale. 3 more, just like that. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale and exhale. Last time through, breath in and breath out. Nice, everyone. Sit up tall. Circle your shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down. And then settle your shoulders down your back. Go ahead and bring your chair, your second chair, close. Or if you use a counter top, then go ahead and shift yourself over to that countertop now. So we'll sit once again with the feet beneath the knees, hip width distance apart and parallel. Then walk both of your hands over to the right-hand side of your chair. Stack your left hand on top of your right and gaze down towards your right knee. As you breathe in, arc your left hand up and all the way back behind you. As you breathe out, left hand meets right, so you're moving on a diagonal here. Inhale, up and away. Exhale, left hand on top of right. Now, if this stretch isn't enough for you, you can shimmy that chair a little further away so you're bowed down that little bit more. We're working here on the fascial lines of our back. So fascia, if you're not aware, is kind of like cling wrap. It's like cling wrap between all of our muscles, between the layers of our muscles, between all of our muscles fibers, and it covers our whole body like a big spider web. Some areas the fascia is really, really thick. Other areas it's quite thin. But we do these exercises, so still arcing up and over this fluid movement as a way to glide out layers of fascia, one on top of the other, and hydrate. And as you can imagine, layer upon layer of muscles in our back body means layer upon fascia. So this diagonal movement here, just working and stretching through that whole cross-sectional area of your back. All right, sit yourself up tall. 2 hands to the center of the chair. Press your heart forward. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, grip the back of your chair, bow your torso down to your knees, let your elbows swing out wide. Inhale, press away. Exhale, lower. You'll notice a difference between left and right side. Inhale, press. And exhale, lower. Sit up tall once again. Both hands now over to the left-hand side of your chair. Place your right hand on top of your left. And let's go. Inhale, sweep that right hand up and over. Exhale, right hand settles on top of your left. Inhale to arc. Exhale all the way over. Keep going just like that. Nice deep breaths. We're here for another 8 or so rounds, forward and back. So go ahead, get lost in this movement. If your mind still feels a little frantic and is still racing and jumping out of this experience that you're in, perhaps you use the visual cue of your hand arcing up and over as a way to steady your mind by following your fingertips with your gaze. Or perhaps it's the sound of your breath. Maybe you focus on the feeling of your feet connecting to the earth. Whatever it is, pick one point. We've got 3 more here. It's just slow, steady movement. But really, really effective. One more time. Arc up. And over. So good, everyone. And then take both hands wide, shoulder width distance apart, heel toe your feet wide. So we're in our goddess legs where our heels are in and our toes are pointing out. If you need to push that chair slightly forward, go ahead. Maybe even stick your bottom back. Let your chest sway down. Let your head hang heavy, nod it yes. Shake it out, no. Draw your breath to the space between your shoulder blades. Stretch and expand into this area. Feel your upper back broaden. And then stay low through the torso, heel toe your feet beneath you once again. Slowly lift your upper body up. Draw your hands back to your thighs and sit up tall. And just take a moment, allow your head, any spinning to settle down. Nice, everyone. And then you can shift that chair back over to one side. We will come back to it later. Excuse me. Sit up nice and tall once again. Take your hands, hold on to the back of your chair, and then press your heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Gaze slightly up. Breathe in across the front of your heart. And breathe out. Twice more, just like that. Deep inhale. And exhale. Once more through, breath in. And breath out. Arc your hands all the way back around in front of you. Interlace the fingers. Press your palms away. Press your upper back to the space behind you. Gaze down towards your thighs. Again, breathe to your upper back. 3 breaths. Once more through, breath in. And a breath out. And free your hands, float your hands down to your knees, sit up tall. Let's take a quick sip of water. Hopefully you're feeling a lot more enlivened and vibrant, awake through your torso. All right, and let's move into our sun salutations now. And you know I like my various hand symbols. So today we're going to use one as we move through our sun salutes. It's called Unshakable Trust. You interlace all 4 of your fingers and leave your thumbs floating free. So Can you all see that? So hands wide, interlace the fingers, thumbs free, and then rest your flattened hands in front of your heart. So we'll call this shape with our hands trust. And the reason why I feel really called to use this shape today is because we know that there is still a road ahead of us, but it is trust that keeps us going. Trust that we'll move through this together and that things will slowly return bit by bit to the world we once knew, and perhaps with a little bit more online content than we had before. But we keep going, we keep stepping forward day after day and digging deep day after day, because it is this trust that keeps us going. So let's feel into what trust feels like to you. So go ahead and close your eyes down, press your hands onto your heart. Just let your breath move in and out of you. A moment of pause here, an opportunity to check in. And to see how this symbol with our hands, how it feels, what trust means to us right now in this moment. Just a real chance to pause, to explore. Along with trust, what is it that is driving you forward every day? I think hope's another really big one. Let's keep our hands in the shape of trust for 3 more breaths. Last breath in and breath out. As you're ready, blink your eyes open. As you next inhale, turn your hands forward, reach them all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, tip over to your right side, stay grounded through both sit bones. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tip over to the left. If you can't extend all the way up with your hands, then you can go ahead, bend through the elbows, catch a hold of opposite elbows, or even give yourselves a bear hug. Okay, so we're tipping right and left. Exhale to tip, inhale to draw to center, exhale, tip, inhale, center. Once more to each side, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. As you next exhale, let your hands break free from each other, bow yourself all the way forward, fold forward. And then as you breathe in, hands to your shins, just below your knees, press yourself into a halfway lift, draw your arm bones back so your heart is proud. Exhale to bow forward and down. Once more, halfway lift, deep breath in. Long breath out. As you next inhale, press into your feet, draw trust back to your heart. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip left. Inhale, center. Exhale, free your hands wide, bow all the way down. Take a halfway lift as you next breathe in. Exhale and release. Once more through, just like that, half lift, inhale. Exhale to bow it down. Press down into your feet, find trust in the hands, sit up tall, breathe in. Stay for your breath out, let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Inhale, flip your palms, reach them up. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tip left. Inhale, center. Exhale, let your hands sweep wide and bow it down. Halfway lift, deep breath in. Exhale and bow down. Inhale, press your hands down, lengthen your heart forward, the crown of your head forward. Exhale and bow. Press into your feet, draw trust to your heart, stay for your breath in. And your breath out. Last time through, inhale and reach. Exhale, tip right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tip left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle your hands wide and down. Halfway lift, just one time through. Exhale and bow. Press into your feet, gather trust to your heart. Once again, close the eyes down. We've got 3 breaths here. Last breath in and out. Blink your eyes open, come back to your space. So nice, everyone. Sit yourself up nice and tall. Now, if you'd like to take this next movement in standing, then go ahead and make sure you have your chair nearby. Well, I'll just revisit it in sitting first. So it's what we were doing at the beginning of the class. Backs of the palms touch, round through your upper back, gaze down to your thighs. And then sweep your hands wide, heart forward. Exhale, backs of the palms touch, round. Inhale to open up. Okay, so that's the seated variation. If you're going to try this standing, have that chair nearby and have a nice wide stance with your legs. Okay, so you can either have your chair in front of you or just right next to you, just in case you need it. So nice wide stance with the legs, then bend into your knees. Okay, backs of the palms touch. If you're seated, join us now. Inhale, sweep your arms wide, gaze up to the sky. Exhale, round, draw your gaze down towards your thighs. Inhale to open. If you want to hold onto the chair with one hand, go ahead and do that. Exhale and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. And again, breath in. Breath out. 2 more if you're doing it one-handed. Maybe you take your chair to the other side so you can use the other arm. Last time through. Nice, everyone. If you're in seated, draw your hands to your thighs. If you're standing, straighten your legs, bring your weight into one leg, shake the other one out, and then take it to the other side. It's a lot on the old thigh muscles, that one. And then we'll all sit back down once again. Let's take the feet out nice and wide, goddess legs. Hands to your thighs. Let's start some circles with the torso. So leaning forward, pressing your heart forward, breathe in. Exhale and lean back. Inhale forward, really get into this movement. Exhale back. Inhale. And exhale, nice job. If you are feeling like you would be keen to try this in standing, you can. Okay, but only if you feel steady through the legs to take this movement with your torso at the same time. Also, of course, the chair's always there. Okay, let's take that back in the other direction. Keep that breath flowing. Inhale forward. Exhale back and around. Inhale. And exhale. Close your eyes down. You've got 3 more. Get lost in this movement. Get lost in your breath. And then draw yourself back up. Heel toe the feet together.